It was a rainy night. The city was a ghost of itself, streets slick and empty, reflecting the bleed of neon signs. The only sound was the steady hum of an engine, a lonely lullaby in the downpour. David, a taxi driver just about ready to call it a night, saw her then, a woman, standing under a sputtering streetlight. She was drenched, shivering, and eerily silent. Errand rose, slow and deliberate, and without a single word, she climbed into the back seat. David, his own exhaustion forgotten, glanced at her in the rearview mirror. Her skin was unnaturally pale, her dark hair plastered to her face. She just stared out the window, her gaze fixed and unblinking. "Where to?" he asked, his voice barely disturbing the heavy silence. Her lips parted, but no sound escaped. Then, like a wisp of smoke, a whisper so faint he almost missed it. Hillcrest Cemetery. A shiver, colder than the rain, traced its way down David's spine. Still, a fare was a fare. He pulled away from the curb, the rain now hammering against the roof. The silence in the car became a physical presence, a suffocating weight, broken only by the rhythmic squeak of the wipers. Each time his eyes flicked to the mirror, he found her staring not just looking, but staring into his eyes. Her gaze was cold, hollow. His skin crawled. The drive felt endless, the familiar city streets twisting into something foreign and menacing. Finally, the wrought iron gates of the cemetery loomed out of the darkness. Epidet Ober, the engine idling. He turned, ready to tell her the fare, maybe make a nervous joke about the weather. But the back seat was empty. There had been no sound of the door opening, no footsteps squelching on the wet pavement. Nothing. Just a damp patch on the seat where she had been sitting, as if the rain had soaked right through her. David's hands trembled as he reached for the radio, fumbling to call it in, to tell someone, anyone, what had just happened. But his hand froze midair. He saw it then, on the fogged-up rear window. A single word had been traced by an unseen finger, the letters dripping like condensation. Drive. He didn't need to be told twice. He slammed his foot on the gas, leaving the cemetery and the ghost of his passenger far behind in the rainy dark. Thanks for joining me for this chilling tale. If you love stories that go bump in the night, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Stay safe out there and check your rearview mirror.